Hello again, I'm Coyote Jack, and well, we are seeing this one. So, I and my brother share us this news. So, breaking news. The Japanese court orders Cloudflare to pay damages. What kind of damages? Is because of the outage? Or could be something else. Let's see. So, four major publishing companies, Kodansha, Shueisha, Shogakukan, and Kadokawa filed a lawsuit against Cloudflare, claiming that it provided a network service that enabled the large-scale distribution of data to a pirate site that posted manga without permission. But well, you are also relying on other web services. They're relying Cloudflare, man. And why didn't you fix your service problem if you're getting so bitchy instead of well, so attacking one of the heads of the Hydra because it's not going to fix the problem. Alright, do you do? The Tokyo District Court recognized Cloudflare's assistance in copyright infringement and ordered it to pay approximately 500 million yen in damages, man. No, fuck you, man. Even this one details. A joint press release by the four companies regarding the details of this court case was issued early. The following is its translations. Kadokawa Corporation, Kodansha Ltd., Shueisha Inc., and Shogakukan, hereafter collectively referred as our companies, filed a copyright infringement lawsuit. Herneafter this lawsuit against Cloudflare Inc., headquartered in San Francisco, California, USA. So, herneafter Cloudflare. We hereby report that on November 19th of current year, the Tokyo District Court handed down a judgment recognition Cloudflare's liability of damages. Man, it's like once again, like we have seen from Soyny, like in Texas, trying to force the ISPs to bend over and fucking disconnect from the services when everyone seemed to be doing that that con el 7 downloading of the material that they were claiming that yeah they were pirating. So yeah, these fuckers are just doing the same, man. Like for real, this is a service issue. You don't honestly, even for all the fuckers we have seen from Steam recently, they are not going after pirate sites. The ones doing it are the ones that published those games in the first place. You don't see them, you don't see directly Valve enforcing that shit of being the protectors of the AAA when it comes to piracy. They themselves have said many times it's a service issue. But yeah, these four companies, especially Soyny, because Kadokawa is from Soyny, they make everything possible to inshitify their service. And also adding censorship. And when we get the better stuff on the 7 Seas, these fuckers want to fucking damage that part of the internet. And that allegedly is the source of their problems, but not. The source of their problems is themselves, man. And look how they're doing this. Our company is Notifier Clover, which has been providing CDN services to two massive manga piracy websites that had posted more than 4,000 manga works without authorization and that at their peak together amassed more than 300 million monthly accesses. That is, CDN services were being misused for the operation of the manga piracy websites. I got news for you to any of those four companies. There is if you are so bitch about it, why don't you just go and sue directly the parent side? Alright, you know why they are not, don't want to do that anymore? It's because every single time they do it, they lose money because they have to do all of the lawfare here and spend money to get that domain shut down, only to see them once again reappearing with a different name. So instead, they really want to destroy the internet by attacking the ISPs and the CDN services because they say they want to control all the access media we provide. despite that they themselves have been cut off sensory in, at source level. And despite that, in the past they used to deliver actually uncensored stuff, even within anime, which anime tends to be censored, but sometimes they really do the extra mile to even releasing what should be like the uncensored version, like the OBS, fully censored. And we have seen that growing trend in Japanese media getting cocked out from the inside. So yeah, these fuckers, man. Like yeah, I know they do stuff, but these corporations manage the production, but they also are responsible for this. So yeah, this something really needs to change. Honestly, even if the political relationships between Japan and the US gets better, this one should not let be fly. Like at this point, there should be a halt to even negotiations if they are going to start doing this shit. Because we have seen then that in Japan, copyright laws are too broken, man. And also, well, if you are so bitchy, I keep saying they really need to fix the fucking service. So continue on. We require Clover to take measures such as suspending the distribution of pirate content from servers under its control. Look, even those domains, they are just going to keep operating even without Cloudflare. They are just going to get more sneaky about it. You're not doing any favor by attacking Cloudflare. But as the article says, however, even after receiving notifications from our companies, Cloudflare continued to provide services to the manga piracy websites. It's the same shit we have seen with Texas, where they once again, these same types of corp, especially Soyny, has been suing ISPs because they claim that they tracked which people, the end consumer of the pirated content, has been accessed, and they want to the platform those instead. Like, destruction of the internet, man. So furthermore, even after receiving not only infringement notifications from our companies, but also a disclosure order from a US court based on copyright infringement. Ah man, what a letdown. Cloudflare continued to provide services to the manga piracy websites. So, since Cloudflare continued to distribute pirated content even after receiving infringement notifications in other cases as well, other companies were compelled to file these lawsuits on February 1st of 2022. Subsequently, the case proceeded before the Intellectual Property Division of the Tokyo District Court, and in its present judgment, it was recognized that Cloudflare bears liability for damages to our companies on the grounds that Cloudflare, despite receiving infringement notifications from our companies, failed to take timely and appropriate measures and carelessly continued to provide services, thereby assisting copyright infringement. In doing so, the court placed importance of the fact that Cloudflare, without conducting any identity verification procedures, enabled the operation of manga piracy websites where under circumstances where strong anonymity was ensured. This should not be in quotes. They know how to play the anonymity very well. Just ask and hentai. They just ask to do as a reason for recognizing its responsibility. And I want how is the USA? Yeah, charge it on Cloudflare, man. Like for real, they were bribed, man. I think they were strongly bribed. Like you have a lot of services from Cloudflare. If it wasn't enough that the internet is so centralized, they want to open the same Pandora box as Texas case, where they want those companies put their proxy agents to the plan for everyone, disconnect from the internet, control and regulate the internet, and this shit servers too well. Again, they can attack directly the domain, but you know why they don't want to do that? Because they have lost so much money in an already lost war. So, man, this judgment concerns one work per company, and the amount of damages recognized by the court totals approximately 3.6 billion yen. And how is that one? How do you count that amount of money when it's digital content. It's not like they stole physical stuff in the first place. How you can't something that you even going to retrieve from your service is as which is tied to subscriptions. You say for every 10 people watching, how it is that you have that money lost? How do you estimate that? You don't discuss much of your production, right? But you say already existent stuff. How do you account that money? Seriously, they're just making shit up. They're just fucking making shit up. Oh, if you are you could have maybe upon a absolutely nobody was looking at your streaming platform, but someone actually managed to get that content before, and you say, oh, because this costed cost of productions and nobody is going through our services because someone went from the pirate side, but they're not making that argument. Look, even as you have to think this rationally, how they are claiming all that money lost when even you have people paying for those subscriptions, since there is still people out there that want to do things the legal way still. How do you make that shit up, man? It really pisses me off. So 3.6 billion yen for the four companies. Four works, since our companies claiming only a portion of the damages suffered. The judgment on payments of a total of approximately 500 million yen. Yeah, they're just making shit up, man. Yeah, they're just making shit up with that money being lost. Steam gets their stuff pirated every single day, man. Every single day. And they are not reporting revenue loss. In fact, they have increased by a mile. Well, landslides are by a fucking country. If you want to actually measure how much they have grown over the course of the years, and they still getting the store pirated, but they are still showing revenue. So how is these fucking idiots are saying, oh, we are losing money? You know why they are losing money? Because you are tying yourself to the middleman like Soyny and Crunchy Slop. Doing well, we are going to put this in one specific platform while signing the worst deals of the worst deals ever in making money while lending your IPs and your productions. They think we are stupid, man, but nah. All of this, like, once again, is a service issue. And just to end this, like Paddy Siding Bar said here, if these corporations want to genuinely combat piracy, they need to solve their own respective service problems and go after those who illegally uploaded copies of IPs. They already have been doing that, but they don't want to do that anymore because they lose so much money. Not the CDNs. Going after cloudflare is like attempting to fight obesity by banning cutlery and chopsticks. Exactly. So that's it. Thanks for watching and please take care.